Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back once again to the Ora News broadcast. I'm Daniel Cook, your host for the English edition, Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. In today's news, the first poll conducted by IPR Marketing and Ora News for the cities of Tirana, Durrës, and Shkodra was published last night on our program Tonight Il Vitare. In the municipality of Tirana, 1,007 respondents were polled, 1,001 in Durrës, and 1,003 in Shkodra. The survey took place between the 7th and 11th of May, and the margin of error is 3.2%. In Tirana, the former Minister of Social Welfare, Erion Valiaj, from the left-wing coalition, is ahead of his rival, Halim Kosova, the former Minister of Health. According to the IPR survey, if elections were held today in Tirana, Erion Valiaj would receive 45.5% of the votes, and Halim Kosova would receive 36.5%. The independent candidate, Gjergj Boyaji, would receive 12.5% of the votes. Two other independent candidates, Sazan Guri and Arben Tafaj, would receive 4% and 1.5% respectively. Meanwhile, another 21.2% of the respondents said that they have not decided on who to vote for yet. In Durrës, Vanjush Dako, who is running for the third time, has a slight advantage over his Democratic rival, Grida Duma. The race is expected to be a close one, and the polls currently indicate 51% to 49%. In Durrës, 25.8% of the voters have not decided who to vote for yet. In Shkodra, the Democratic candidate Voltana Ademi is the leader. The IPR data indicates that in the municipality of Shkodra, Keti Bajdari will receive 40% of the votes, and Voltana Ademi will receive 60%. 23.65% of the Shkodra citizens have not decided who to vote for yet in the local elections. The left-wing coalition leads in Tirana with 60% of the votes, not reflecting any loss of support for their 20 months of government. Meanwhile, the right wing must heal the wounds of the 2013 elections, as they currently only have the support of 35.5% of the respondents. The Prosecutor General has called the prosecutors of the various cities in Albania to perform background checks on the mayoral candidates for the local elections. Official sources from the prosecution told Ora News that they now have data concerning 5 candidates, but the reports are being kept confidential. Yesterday, the Prosecutor General said that he will require a verification of whether the candidates have criminal records or not. A letter has been sent to the city prosecutors all around the country, instructing them to investigate the candidates. Meanwhile, the Socialist Party has submitted a list of the opposition candidates that, according to them, have criminal history, and the Democrats have done the same thing, denouncing candidates of the left-wing coalition. The General Prosecution says that they will have collected all of the information they need concerning the history of the candidates 1 month before the electoral campaign officially begins. 70 students from an American Catholic school have gathered outside the Parliament building today to sing patriotic Albanian songs. The American students chose to sing Albanian music to convey a message to the Albanian MPs, to love their country and to work for their people. They sang for about 1 hour outside the Parliament, and their show was applauded by the MPs, who were the primary target of this clear American message. Prime Minister Edi Rama spoke today at a seminar that was organized for Italian and Albanian entrepreneurs called Let's Build Together. The seminar was intended to bring the entrepreneurs in construction and infrastructure together and to increase the cooperation between them. Prime Minister Rama invited the Italian businessmen to invest in Albania, saying that it offers great opportunities. The government will support everyone who is willing to invest in Albania, he said. There has been an improvement of the business climate and of the way of doing business here. Our two countries are close to each other, and not only geographically. There are thousands of Albanians who live in Italy who contribute to the Italian state as entrepreneurs. We can offer a positive business environment since there is no restriction on the percentage of foreign capital for an enterprise. The income tax is only at 15%, and the registration of a new business can be done in 24 hours with a cost of only €1, said the Prime Minister. The government is discussing the possibilities for dispersing the monopoly on air travel that is currently held by Mother Teresa Airport. Minister Edi announced that there will be 3 more airports built and that the airport of Vlora will be of the highest quality. The Minister of Energy announced that 3 oil fields will soon be open to competition for Italian investors. Thanks to the work of the Albanian First Lady, Odeta Nishani, Albanian children who have blood diseases can now be sent to Athens for treatment. The First Lady has been cooperating with a Greek foundation in order to make this possible. 5 children who are suffering from acute leukemia will be sent to Greece, where their treatment will be taken over by the Greek foundation. The head of the foundation visited the Tirana hospital, and she expressed her willingness to receive other patients with diseases that cannot be treated in Albania. There are currently 10 more children with leukemia and thalassemia in the pediatrics department who need more specialized treatment than the hospital can provide. The government officials of Shkodra have reacted to a recent protest that was held by the residents in the area surrounding the football stadium, which is being reconstructed. The mayor, the prefect, and the vice minister of urban development have issued statements trying to calm the citizens down, telling them that their homes will not be affected by the project, and any property that is affected by the reconstruction will be compensated. The vice minister of urban development assured the citizens that there are no other projects other than the one that was approved by the National Council of Territory. The reconstruction of the stadium of Shkodra should be finished by the end of October, when the Albania-Serbia football match will be played. Thanks for choosing Ora News as your source for English updates. Please come back again tomorrow at the same time for more translated news in English. Thanks, and have a great night.